Shit, let me talk about it. They gonna run Pacquiao ass in the ground, man. This the shit happen when you a superstar boxing, and somewhere down the line, you either tied up contractually to motherfuckers that don't have your best interest with your owe, or you didn't make the right investments at the right time of your career, and now you trying to cash in, but the risk is your health because you at the back end of your career. Pacquiao should retire, but these motherfuckers, he might run the rematch, which, like I just told you before we hit record, that a fighter of Manny Pacquiao's stature, a Maker Ugas, you know, sign a rematch clause. And I won't be surprised if the Black Mafia, Al Heyman and them boys already had the whole play. Meaning, like, they already knew Earl, shit, make it look good, train, do the bullshit. But the whole time, Ugas was training for Pacquiao the whole time. And Pacquiao might really do need money or whatever the fuck he got going on, to the point where instead of saying, ain't no way I'm about to fight a world-class fighter like Ugas short notice like this.
Right.
No matter how the public perceive him. But if you need the money, he might like, fuck it, bring it on. They might have set Pacquiao ass up. And to buy more time for Earl, if he really do got a detached retina, to buy more time for Earl, you run the rematch clause. And in a nutshell, overall, boxing is fucked once again. Because what do that mean? We're gonna have to wait even longer for Earl versus Bud. People gotta realize Tommy Hearns, when he fought Sugar Ray, that was welterweight. Sugar Ray Leonard was 25 and Tommy Hearns was 22. And they already was legends in the sport when they fought each other. These motherfuckers is 30s.
And they having one fight every how long?
One fight every year. Not even that. They not even in the big fights.
Yeah.
It's taken a long time for the cream to rise to the top. And to me, if technology is advanced in this era, what is the difficult problem? These fuck networks. I'm not trying to keep hearing this one with this one, because if they both doing the job, it don't matter. They can meet at the top the same way it didn't matter that Manny Pacquiao was with Top Rank when he fought Floyd, because both of their name was big. These niggas have a problem promoting fight. Like, the sport is just fucked up, period. People might say Earl Spence is the biggest name right now in the welterweight division. Cool. But guess what? Earl Spence is really not no worldwide household name, man.
Nope.
Sugar Ray Leonard and them niggas was household names.
Yeah.
They was becoming a part of pop culture when you mention Ray Leonard's name. Tommy the Hitman Hearns, well after his career, was still relevant, being on Martin.
Yep.
Earl Spence ain't on Martin of whatever the Martin is of today. Bud, outside of boxing, what the fuck do these motherfuckers know about Bud?
Nothing.
That's why once again I say, what's your boy name? Adrian Broner knew how to market himself. He just wasn't disciplined enough to really win in the damn ring.
When it mattered.
Right now, if Adrian Broner was able to win all the fights that he lost and he still was undefeated at this point, he'd be the biggest thing in boxing, and boxing would be thriving. Because they have a true villain. It'll be the Mayweather shit all over again. But it wasn't meant to be duplicated, so he got what he got. Who are you motherfuckers? Come on now. Niggas ain't trying to just go to Bud page or these niggas page and it's just boxing videos all day. Ali did more than that shit. Ali talked about different issues. He put his opinion out there. That way people can relate. The sport's so fucked up. A legend like Pacquiao, who gave us great memories, is still getting drug. They gonna kill that man.
Yeah, there's no way Pacquiao should still be fighting.
And there's no way Pacquiao should be at the top where he's still dictating whether he lost or not, he's still the biggest draw in that division. And he not even the big fish. Earl Spencer's the big fish, and Crawford is the most acclaimed, like when it comes to accomplishments. Former undisputed. But Pacquiao was still that he's the shot caller of the division. It's because them niggas ain't stepping up. Period. So Pacquiao like, fuck it, whether I lost, I'm gonna hold the division up. I'm gonna make another 40 piece. I got to get this money. I got to recoup this money.
And nobody else doing nothing.
It's nothing. They're not even putting their personality for the people to gravitate towards where we're demanding shit. Ain't no real demand. They all playing the role of, I can't fight who I want to fight. They ducking me. This one won't do this. And then they all fighting the bullshit. I think they all playing the game.
No, for real.
They don't got that energy when Roy Jones is talking about, you know how Roy be. In my day, if you said you was the best and you was in my division, you had to come see me. I don't care about networks. I don't care about promoters. I was playing King of the Castle. And motherfuckers talk shit about Roy. Yeah, Roy could comment on any. I don't give a fuck how Roy ended his career. Earl, you're not greater than Roy. I don't give a fuck how he ended his career. Roy Jones is the pound for pound best when he was the pound for pound best. Period. He's the most dominant when he was in his prime than any of you motherfuckers.
He didn't care about the time.
And he didn't give a fuck who he had to fight. Y'all must have really forgot who Roy really is.
There's so many big fights, but they can't seem to work out right now.
This is why Roy Jones Jr. promoted himself. This is why Roy Jones Jr. didn't have a manager or a promoter. When Roy wanted to fight you, Roy came and got you. I ain't want to hear about what nobody else said, what no promoter said, no manager said. No, when I wanted you, I came and got you. I don't care who it was. So if you made a mistake and called my name, you had to answer that call. Nowadays, they hide behind these promoters. The promoters get in the way, don't let them fight. It's so hard for the fans to get what they want because the promoters and the managers all play diplomatic games to trying to get the most money for the fight or the most money that they can get after the fight is made. It's crazy. But for me, I played King of the Hill. I didn't hide behind a promoter nor a manager. I wanted to fight you. And I know these fighters want to fight, but because they have deals with promoters and managers, it's harder for the fighters to make the fight happen.
But do you think that's kind of what needs to be improved with boxing today?
Of course, it's what needs to be improved, but like I said, a person like me, that's the reason I didn't want to sign with a promoter, because when James Tony said he wanted to fight me, I said, no, you don't want to fight me, I want to fight you. So we want to fight each other. So they said, well, sign this extension. I said, no, I ain't signing nothing. I'll fight him, I win, I go to the bottom. I go to the top. I lose, I go to the bottom. I don't need no safety net. So no, I don't want to sign no extension to have safety in case I lose. I'm not losing. And that's how I did it.
So do you have a solution, though, on what should happen or needs to happen?
You got to be careful who you get as a promoter and who you get as a manager, because you don't want people who are going to manipulate the situation and avoid big fights for you. If you want people who want to do what you want to be done, not what they want to be done. You want to see what your plan happen, not their plan, because you're the one who ultimately has to get in that fight to fight. So if you wait for them to decide you're ready, it may be too late.
Shout out to Silver Hill Road. We on Silver Hill Road doing this video, driving, smoking and shit. And it's just, shout out to it because it's where I'm from, DMV. It's a historic road, but I'm just tired of seeing certain shit. Like, I see the nigga on water just gooped up. Just, I ain't got no more sympathy and empathy for that shit. But back to boxing, man. You motherfuckers better cash in and embrace the big moments now before you find yourself in a situation where they run your ass in the ground. Or you so irrelevant that you don't even have you're fucked up out here and you can't even get ran in the ground. See, you usually great legends get ran in the ground. The legends that don't properly invest, they the ones that, because their name is so golden. Bob Arum had Julio Cesar Chavez fighting way past his prime, cashing in on his name. Same shit happened in the Pacquiao. And it usually happened to fighters that be associated with like Julio Cesar Chavez he had Mexico on his back. Manny Pacquiao, Philippines on his back. See, the nigga that get ran in the ground, them dumb niggas, they had hip hop on their back. We don't have no real home. We the only fighters that our own home is rooting against our ass. Jim Lampley is an American. Larry Merchant ass is American, and they hate black fighters. Some dirty motherfuckers, man. In closing, you got any thoughts to say about this Pacquiao shit, man?
Man, Pacquiao, it's time to call it quits. You got to do it yourself, Pacquiao. If nobody around, if nobody in this camp gonna do it for him, cause that boxing, man, that shit is brutal.
Especially when you got a family.
Yeah.
You taking them through some shit, man.
Yeah, man. Enjoy the rest of your life, Pacquiao.
You done a lot for the sport, bro.
I was just about to say that.
It's only one Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you. You ain't got shit to prove. And you got enough money. Stop playing games, man. You ain't me right now.
For real.
Shit.
Ain't on our level.
Shit. Let me take the chances Pacquiao in. I'm gonna find my way out. Fuck that. Fuck that. Don't let greed alter your goddamn health. And we really probably don't know if Pacquiao's suffering because he speak another language. And even though he speak English, we still can't hear the tone that good. That nigga been in wars, man. That nigga be suffering. Pacquiao be, happy-go-lucky, but that nigga body hurt.
Yeah.
That nigga been in too many wars. He's been knocked out cold in fights. Come on now. That's because Pacquiao really did fight a lot of top competition in his career. And when you fight that top competition like that, look at Ali. He fought top competition. I see these undercovers out this mother. Come on, man. Donate to the page. Make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe, do all that, man. We trying to come up, man. If whoever heard this, I don't give a fuck where you at in the world. If you heard this video and you like, damn, they got substance. Donate to that Cash App. You can find all that information in the description box. I ain't. What they thought? That niggas was just gonna run and go hide under a rock or something.
Champion is we.
Jack Johnson cloth, homie.
Can't be defined by real.
Reggie never won one,
Character.
but he was definitely great in the clutch.
Character.
Blunt rap moving with divine purpose. Always on our purpose. And ain't even see it coming.
Robbing niggas never been a part of that.
Not over here.
Earn my dough and then I make a flip with that.
That's every day.
People dying and they still talking clothes.
Silly niggas.
That's the reason why I cannot wife a hoe.
Fuck a hoe.
That's the reason why I cannot call them
They
bros.
some suckers though.
You know you special when you got a God's glow.
God's glow.
Ladies call me Steppy when I got the glow.
God's glow.
Had to hit them niggas with that God's glow.
Get here.
Blunt rap is the movement that the game lack.
ENT.
Always been a target cause my skin is black.
King shit.
Heard it all before but we be kicking facts.
All facts.
Feminine the way these new niggas act.
Gay.
Man and women these days is